we're a non-profit band. Any merch that we sell or money we get from this gig or any gigs we do will get donated to various causes, usually aid. Although right now, I really am trying to focus on the Hinder Job Foundation, which essentially prosecutes fucking piece of shit IDF soldiers for all the fucking shit you can see them doing, if you're looking for it. The song's called True Intention. Everything you say, believe, suspension. You respond to trauma through enacting chaos, indiscriminate. You built a toxic society crew with death. Everything you say, believe, suspension. You respond to trauma through enacting chaos, indiscriminate. You built a toxic society. This next song's about being a fucking idiot and figuring out you're an idiot 25 years later and you still don't really get it, but you kind of get it. Yeah! Those are the first notes. work to research what could have caused such a horrific event to occur. A case can be made that I temporarily lost my sense of empathy. But even as a blind idiot kid, the justifications I had been given for why this event took place seemed overly simplistic at best and violently racist at worst. Less than 2 years later, as I watched the U.S. decimate Iraq, I quickly realized that this is nothing more than money and power doing what money and power do best. Steal, kill, and impose their will. Where's your capacity for critical thought? And where the fuck's your humanity? You make your name because they love it like you. For pleasure, dishonesty. 2004, I was glued to the New York Times every morning. And every morning, another atrocity stared right back at me. Surely anyone with a heart and a brain sees this restless massacre for what it is, I kept thinking. Whether the average citizen had any capacity for logic wasn't quite clear to me just yet. But one thing became very clear over time. The entire Western media felt it become very, very necessary to convey that although Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11, there must be some sort of justification for this war. Ezra Klein, Judith Miller, Jonathan Chait, the majority of the so-called journalists at all the major newspapers were simply repeating what the CIA, Bush, and Tony Blair were saying without any proof or independent verification. Are they simply unaware of the fact that the CIA has consistently lied about every single war that the U.S. has waged on the global south and elsewhere? They're not journalists, they're fucking stenographers for the military and the billionaire class. They get paid not to do their job. Where's your capacity for critical thought? And where the fuck's your humanity? You make your name because they look at it like you. Compassion is not humanity. Where is your willingness for this unconscious? God has kept you hiding on the wall closer. And he acknowledges that what comes from it is beautiful, but there is not in everything you want. It makes you understand more. Dear oblivious fucks, I beg of you, the world begs of you to open your eyes. You're in a cult. I was too. A cult known as Western imperialism. A cult known as American fascism. There's no amount of torture or genocide that our country is not willing to commit to simply grow their profit and power, even by just a little. It's very simple. 20 years ago, I thought that the politically unaware and indoctrinated people in my life would be happy to learn the lies they had been told. But that didn't seem to be the case. The consensus seemed to be Who fucking cares? Certainly not you! Thank you. Woo! We got one more for you. This show is gonna be so fucking sick. I've known Ashley from Thin for years now, and that band absolutely destroys. In addition to just being the greatest dudes possible. Yeah, the whole night's gonna be fucking sick. I can't wait. Thanks so much for having us. Once again, we're Unsee. Woo! Thank you. Song's called Never Again.